Moana, stop it. Bella, you sound like Cheeky. But stop it. No.
Bella.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Moana, stop it.
Moana, I'm going to give you hiding now.
Look at the shy ones. Those ones are shy.
They want to get in their house.
You want to go hide in the house? They think we're predators. We're family, guys. We're family.
This one is coming to eat. There's no place to be shy.
There's no place. The Guinea fowls seem young, eh? They still have small bodies. Because they can look really thick. It's now coming. We're not predators, we're family. See? Told you. Chickens, you're hogging the food. So we've got 2 cocks, 2 roosters, and 4 female chickens. 1 male guinea fowl rooster and 2 female guinea fowl. Come on, man, you're a big boy.
That's what happens with cocks.
They fight.
They fight.
But maybe that's why it doesn't have hair on its butt. They're pecking on each other. This one here. Look, its flesh is exposed.
No.
It's from what?
There's one when you're trying to bamba it.
Eh?
You bamba it and
No, even when we got inside the chicken coop, I saw a couple of ones like that.
Okay.
I think maybe it's the fighting.
So they have a lot of chickens, and they've been wanting to sell the roosters because, you know, chickens will give birth to both male and female. Now there were too many roosters. And yeah, they're trying to get rid of the roosters because they fight each other.
To grow our roosters and eat them.
Yeah,
keep the females.
Roosters are for eating.
Because we want to buy different type of roosters from different places. So my thoughts now. Listen to me. I'm inspired to extend the chicken coop up to here again, another small section, so that we can separate the cocks, because we don't want to. We want to keep our cocks, and that's what we'll be eating.
Okay.
So that we can.
You mean when the chickens give birth?
When they've grown.
When the cocks have grown.
When they're still small, they can jail around.
Yeah,
but
of
when
course.
they've now grown, we want to keep the cocks alone so that we can keep them for meat.
Okay. So they had actually said the what you call the male guinea fowl can be a bit mean with the male roosters, the chicken ones, right?
Yeah.
But I think because they're young.
And these ones are big already.
Yeah, so and these ones are already grown, yes.
We pray and hope that they'll jelly well.
Yeah.
But today I want to put for them something high where they can sleep on.
Is there no hole in that roof there?
Where? Up there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right, Buggers. It's been interesting to watch you.
But at least I'm glad to see them eating together.
Yeah, of course. No, I think they're young, so that's why they're jailing. Apparently, all the chickens in Guinea fowl like to Bella. Apparently, they love to sleep in high places. Hey. They're all chilling on top of the former basket of the guinea fowl. Although one went inside the cage. We did hear that the guinea fowl, they love familiarity. They love familiar places.
Yeah.
And you have to teach them familiar places.
But you can see they blend in with the chicken in terms of color.
Guys, look how much the veggies have grown. Now you can see them. The cabbage is looking so good.
Yeah.
Citrus cabbage. This side is the rape. What are you pruning for?
I'm pruning so that it starts giving big leaves. So these small leaves, they don't get big. And
So basically the first time when they start coming out, if you don't prune, they stay small.
They stay small. And what happens is, even the veggies won't grow.
Mm-hmm.
They'll spend a lot of energy trying to feed these small leaves.
These small leaves.
But what end up happening is they end up making suckers.
Okay.
On the side. So we don't want suckers, we want the veggies. But I think from next week we'll start collecting those materials and turn them into chickens.
I wish we could have waited a week
Yeah.
before we send my parents vegetables because they love rape. Look how good it's looking.
But what we're going to do, we're going to send them. I think if it's one bunch of Mpita, the expense is not much to send.
I mean, one bunch of Mbita to both.
A big one.
Oh. Because the leaves are starting to be big, so next week they'll be bigger than this.
Yes.
Next week people will be buying.
Think about it, Mala.
Yeah.
If we just send a box of tomatoes and then beat the and even if we pay $10 for it, it's okay.
We should call that guy.
Yes.
He needs to know there's someone in Zim keeping him accountable.
Yeah. If we are, especially if we are not buying the stuff, we can afford to send.
Because if he gets away without follow up, then he will think, let me just keep quiet. So what are you wanting to do with those leaves? To dry them?
To dry them.
Ooh, they would be nice.
They would be nice.
Dried fresh leaves.
Dried fresh leaves. Even cook, if you cook them while they're this fresh, they are so nice and tender.
Yeah, I was thinking about pap now.
Yes.
To eat pap today. Kit Kat, good morning. Kit Kat. Bella, leave Kit Kat alone. Bella harasses the cats. Bella! You're going to disturb those vegetables. Kitty cat! Kitty cat. Yeah? Oh, is the sun nice, kitty? So this week, this past week, last week, about early last week, the chief passed away. And he had lived a good age, 95. Actually, Amon has a photo with him. We met him when we first moved to the village, actually when we started to process the land. And when we first moved in, he went to say hi. He has such a sharp memory. Amon was actually wanting to do an interview with him. He had a good conversation with him one time when he went to visit. But he has such a sharp memory. So when I met him with Amon, you know, surnames are a big deal in Africa, and a surname says a lot about yourself. So he picks straight away that Amon is not originally from Zim, and asks him where he is from. Your surname could be. He was supposing between Zambia and Malawi, ne? Yeah. But also you have Kapulus in DRC. So Amon says Zambia. So he had that in his memory. And then 2 years later, it's a few years later, hey? Yeah. It was when we first were introducing ourselves and when we first moved into the land. Yeah, 2 years later, Amon goes to visit with a friend of ours from church who was friends with the chief, and he occasionally visited and stuff like that. And so Amon went with him, and the chief immediately recognized it's the Zambian boy. But they hit it off. He really liked Amon from the get-go. So Amon was telling me they had such a good conversation, and then he's like, I would love to interview him and just talk about everything in general. What were you guys talking about?
We talked about everything. So yeah, we touched everything. We touched cows. So you would wish if you was younger, you would have, because grazing land is finishing slowly. More people are settling in.
Yeah.
And more people are approaching him to ask for land, but he can't give more land because some of the land is grazing land. So you're saying if only people with cows would have one space,
Yeah.
where they would take their cows, and then they have a grazing land, and they'll have more place for people to stay and stuff like that. We talked about how they were living when they were young. When they were young, we are talking about the same as well, which is kind of happening automatically. Where in other places they have the villagers closer to each other, and they have their farm, and then you have your land where you farm
Yeah.
further.
Yeah, it's like that in boats too.
So that people can watch each other's back and stuff. So it's things like that that you was talking about that I thought they were interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember in boats when I was growing up, you had what they call the village, where everybody is living close to each other in the houses, and they built more modern houses there, nicer houses. And then you have the lands where they would have built mud huts. It's where you plant your crop.
Yeah.
Some people would keep their animals at the land, but some people also have a cattle post where they keep animals. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, he fell asleep last week, and the road actually got graded. I must say, when he came home, the road was the same. It was bumpy, but when we woke up to go and do errands in town the next day, the road was graded. It's really quite dusty. And I was saying to Amon, a real honor would have been for them to do it while he was alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, the powers that be, they were coming for the funeral, so they wanted to drive on a nice road. But although we would love tar, wouldn't we?
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, so his daughter is going to be, I think I had friends of mine saying his daughter is the heir. He was already supposing that would happen because I think his sons, they're already busy with their lives outside the country. So yeah, she was the one looking after him. His wife had already passed away many years ago, I think, because when we met him he was already alone. But yeah, I'll insert a photo of Amon with him. Guys, check out the tires on top of the chicken coop. Amon was laughing and saying it's it's the real village chicken coop with the tires. So we've got these nails. They're like special nails. They have a screw that you have to drill them in when you want to do a roof. The ones that you can just hammer in when the wind blows and is strong, the wind can literally lift the roof up. So that's why village chicken coops tends to have tires and stones and whatever they can put on top of it. So anyways, I wanted to tell you a quick feel-good story. So you remember when we wanted to sell Chiki? Oh my word, bless my heart, I saw her this weekend. It was so awesome, the way she was so excited to see us. It's amazing. I guess we kept her until she was 5 months, so she really still does remember. She was like literally going crazy. But anyways, so the person who bought Chiki, we didn't know her at all. And the day that she came to collect the dog, she came in the evening. It was just starting to get dark, and we had just had coffee. And she came in the house, could smell the coffee. We actually couldn't smell it because, you know, when you're the one having it. And she's like, oh, coffee. I've been looking for coffee for a while. I just haven't found a good coffee in Bulawayo. Then Amon said, well, she's been living overseas, so I guess she was comparing with what she's used to. Amon says, you haven't had good coffee until you've had leopards. This is Zim coffee, it's great. Then Amon insists on making her coffee. She's a stranger at this point, right? True Amon style. We've just met these people. We sit with them for another hour, visiting and having coffee together. So she was blown away by the hospitality and invites us to her farm. And her farm literally has everything. I mean, she's got goats. She didn't have sheep, hey? Did I see sheep? I don't know if I saw sheep. She's got goats. She had chickens, guinea fowls, turkeys, if I'm not exaggerating, ducks, rabbits. She had her baubles and now a Jack Russell. She had a lot of livestock and built beautifully for as well. She built her house with the red brick house and all those animals she built for especially the beds. She built for them with the red bricks. I can't remember if the goats were in a crawl.
Yeah.
And everything is fenced beautifully. I mean, for she is about 40 years old, accomplished. I mean, we're blown away. Anyways, we're looking for chickens, but we've been wanting chickens from this particular village, and those chickens are beautiful in that village, right? But
Bella,
oh
Bella.
my word, Bella. Let me go tell you my story somewhere else. Bella is literally raining on my parade. So what was I saying? Yeah, so we're looking for chickens at this particular village in Mpisini. There's actually a direct route from our place to Mpisini, but it's just not good for cars. So the long route is the Harare Road or Falcon College via Eskodini. But I don't think that road is also amazing, the Falcon College one. Yeah, so anyways, yeah. So now to get there, it's a long way. And what makes it long is because of bad roads as well. So we just decided, you know what? If we wait to get chickens from Pisini, we might not get chickens. Let's get what we can get locally. So we knew that she was selling because we knew about the cocks. We're not sure about the females because she has too many cocks. And so we sent her a message and asked, can we buy chickens from you? And she said, don't even worry about buying them. Go to my farm, my sister. Her sister is running the farm. She is not in the country. My sister will give you the chickens. So when we offered to buy her chickens, we were offering to buy 1 male and 3 females. But she ends up giving us 2 males and 4 females, 6 chickens. We're like, wow, this is not a starter pack. This is livestock. So altogether with the guinea fowls, we have 9 beds now. So yeah, feel good story. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, until next time. Bye bye.